Yo, what's up? Gonna hop on a little car wash simulator with the boys. Calling it our swamp cast. Gonna hop on Overlords, pull up the game. I'll wait for them. Sweet. See if I can just invite him from here. Real easy like. Yo,
What's good?
what up?
Yo, I forgot I wasn't on voice detection. What a fool I was.
What a fool you've always been.
True. Fool of a took. Anyways, are you guys
Tool
ready?
of a fuck.
Hey, yo! True. All right, you sent the invite. I'm getting the invite. I'm getting. I'm joining. You finna
Great.
make me join. You finna make me join. I'm gonna join.
He's joining so hard.
The game you're trying to join is full. Well,
What?
damn. That's what it says. Chat, roll that back. Replay that, please.
What if I start the job and then invite you in?
Maybe. Is it, if it's two?
No.
If it's two each for any, oh my god!
No,
I'm
because
gonna
it
be
says
so mad.
it says 1 to 6.
Let us in the swamp, please. I just want to see the swamp for myself.
I'm gonna start the job and then see if I can let you in after that.
Okay. Okay. Turn you up a little bit. So how you guys doing? How you doing?
Oh, you know, vibing.
Vic, I want to ask you something before we get into the podcast.
Okay.
I'm lying. This is actually the podcast.
We're podcasting.
Okay.
We're podcasting. Do you know anything about Monster Hunter?
It told me no again. I know a little bit about Monster Hunter, but mostly
You
just
know
one
of
game.
Monster Hunter.
No, I mean I've played Monster Hunter, but I've only played one of the Monster Hunters, and it's not the newest one. And I didn't play a lot of it because Monster Hunter is a large, complex game.
Oh shit. I mean, if you're saying it's large and complex, there's no way I'm getting that shit. Hell no. I was like, maybe I
it
should
doesn't-
try it.
It doesn't have to be large and complex, but the game itself, like if you really want to get into the game, has a lot of little intricacies. But you can absolutely just go into the game and like pick weapon, level up weapon, smash monster.
Interesting. Do you know stuff about Monster Hunter, Dub?
I do not.
Have you ever played?
Okay, I'm gonna send. Okay, how we do this? It looks like I send you a code. So like
You
that's
send
how
me a code.
I'm gonna send you a code, and you're gonna turn
Oh, I put
on.
the code in.
You're gonna turn the little arrow that says co-op to, or something. You're gonna make it say crossplay. It's a little drop down menu next to.
Options. Drop down menu, you say.
Yeah. Let me see. I give you this.
Options, menu. Maybe it is. This not the main menu? What the hell? What do you mean? What is happening?
Okay, hold on.
No,
I've got it.
don't wanna. Okay, you did it?
Yeah.
Peace. All right. I'm in. No, I'm not. It's doing the same thing again. It hasn't told me no yet, but I'm loading. I just wanted to tell you
we're
I'm
all
not in.
here.
I am here.
It's beautiful. Oh, hold up. Is this? Oh, wait. Where the hell am I? Where are you guys?
We're at the like candy sugar forest. I thought I chose the swamp, and they put us here.
You think there's like a limit on the swamp? That would be funny.
I'm gonna see. Okay, I'm gonna try and invite you to the swamp.
Okay. Controller. Turn that up. All the way up.
Maybe I actually
Good.
have to start the map in single player and then tell it no more single player. From that map, I do the crossplay. Maybe that's what's happening here.
I like that we're knights.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want us to wait for you, or should we leave, or should we do?
I'm gonna try. It's gonna kick you guys. I'm gonna just
No.
love this map. Okay, I'm in this map now.
Yes.
Yay! It worked.
Yes.
We are in the
It's
swamp.
my dream come true. I'm gonna blow up my computer real quick. Hold on. I'm putting it to ultimate everything.
Sweet. Okay, now
Oh, it's already
sit.
on alt. Okay, well, never mind. Yes.
Took forever.
Oh my god. It's so beautiful. Can we go inside here?
Yes.
It looks like we can. How do we open? Oh. Yo. Yo. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? I can touch stuff? Ooh. There's feet prints up in here.
I'm gonna put
This is
soap
where
on
they-
everything, and it should
This is
clean a lot
This
easier.
is how Shrek does his Shrekking. He Shreks up in there. Shreks all over the place. All right. Anyways, let me turn down everything. Okay. All right, cool. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
We're Shreking.
All right. We're Shreking it up over here. We're Shreking it up. Okay, I'm going to hit it from the back over here.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
All right. Anyways, how's everybody doing? We're going to start off with, whatever. Some of, the catching up. The what was it called? Housekeeping? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. How do I switch my shit? How do I switch it again? I don't remember. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that how I do it? Oh, it is how I do it. Oh, nice. Ooh, I like this one. So how's everybody doing? Anything new?
Vibing. Stormy out where I'm at.
Oh, how are the fears? The fires, I mean. You said you could see them, right? Or no?
No. No,
But
they were a few hours from where we were. We could smell smoke where we were, though.
Oh, that's what it was. You could smell the smoke. I thought you could see the smoke
Nah.
looming. Man, if I could see like billows of smoke, I would be playing the like what is it called? That part where in Lord of the Rings where it's like the da 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 da, and I'd be like, oh yeah, that's where they're making the ring over there. That's where they made the ring. That's where the orcs are. Anyways. What about you, Vic?
Vibing. Mostly.
Who is hitting me right now?
Nah, me.
I know you guys don't know this. Are you both playing with keyboard right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm playing with a controller, and there's so much vibration.
That's funny.
Because I don't know that you're doing it, but I can feel it. I feel it in my bones. Hell yeah, hell yeah. All right. Well, I'm also doing shit. We're chilling. You guys have any Valentine's Day plans, or are you guys leaving it up for secrecy?
Secrets.
Secrets? Okay.
I'm bad at plans.
Same. I don't like plans just because it's anything could go wrong, And then what if I have the thing about having plans, and then at the same time I don't know if I want to keep those plans. Just today I made plans with somebody to go to a gathering, if you would say. just a normal gathering. No sacrifices, no nothing. Just chill, real chill. No eldritch beings or nothing. Just a regular old normal thing. And I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, at that moment, do I think I'm gonna go to that later? Because if it's cold, or if there's any sign of any inconvenience, I don't want to do it. It's too much. Do you guys have that same thing?
What qualifies as an inconvenience?
If it's here, it's been cold and just inclement weather, it's too cold. If it's too cold to go out, or if I have to wear multiple layers to go outside, I just won't do things outside. I'll just be like, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to do that thing, actually. Most of it is people, regular people stuff, getting groceries or getting gas or stuff like that. But you know, even stuff that I want to do, it's like, do I actually want to do it? Because it seems so much harder now, you know? Do you guys have that same thing, or is that just me? That's just a me thing.
I don't prefer to go out and do things if it's like inclement weather specifically. It's like really windy and rainy. I'd rather just chill and then go do it tomorrow.
True. And that's where I think the hobbits are, if we're still on the Lord of the Rings, because, you know, for some reason, this whole thing, the swamp reminds me of the Shire, you know. Do you think there's a Lord of the Rings map? The Shire map? If there isn't, there should be.
That would be cool.
Just listen to the entire soundtrack while cleaning up the Shire. All right. Did you guys have any suggestions for topics or anything? Because I have a couple of, not suggestions, but questions, really. You know, I always got them questions. Before we get into my things, I want to give you guys a chance to steer this in the right direction before we degenerate. I'm going to take that as a no.
There's still the one unanswered question.
What is that?
How many pickles does it take?
At least 3 is what I say.
Oh, okay.
At least 3.
Yeah, that's wild.
Somebody's going to be like, what are they talking about? Like, shut up. You obviously haven't been here long enough. But, yeah, 3 at least. At most, well over 100.
Hey, yo.
No, that's
Made
wild.
of pickles. Made of pickles.
Professional.
Professional. Oh, an artist, they say. Okay, I wanted to.
Man is truly a leader in her craft.
one of the leading minds in my field. See, you haven't thought about quantum mechanics, have you?
No, I've never thought about bringing quantum mechanics into the realm of that.
See, that's where you and I differ. You were merely thinking of how many, and I was thinking of what many. Yep. Gotta think of these things. Anyways, I was gonna ask you guys, what do you think is your gaming hot take for, you know, and hot takes meaning obviously the, you know, a obviously popular thing, but you don't like a certain thing about that thing, you know? What's your thing?
A recent hot take of mine for like something more modern, I would say I think Microsoft's new plans for Xbox, everything's an Xbox, is actually a really good idea.
What? Oh, like
instead of having a dedicated console like PlayStation will.
But what does that mean? Like,
I think like they literally, if it's got a screen, you can probably, and there are a couple of ways, but like they're coming out with like a like Kindle Fire Stick, but for Xbox. Like,
yeah,
you can just plug and play anywhere with a USB port.
And they're partnering with like TVs to have like Xbox built in for like cloud gaming and even downloading some games too.
You know what's gonna happen? Dude, there's gonna be Xbox houses. They're gonna be like, which house did you get? Oh, I got the PS4. I got the PlayStation house. What did you get? I got the Xbox house. And then we got the Xbox shoes. We got the Xbox cars. It's all Xbox. It's all PlayStation. The console wars have never seen such hatred. Oh, it's gonna be so good. That is such a hilarious thought to have people just talking about their Xbox houses. Oh,
It's gonna
I
have
love
a
it.
whole new meaning to mobile games.
Oh, that was good. That was quick. That was quick. Jeffrey, can you give him 5 points? Thank you. There's a scoreboard.
What? Who's Jeffrey?
He's
That's what I'm
he's an
saying.
intern. He's an intern. You don't need to know about it. He's hush hush. He's technically not getting paid. What, Jeffrey? No, yeah, I said you are getting paid technically. He's not. He's really not. Anyways.
Is he okay over there? Are we okay here? Are we safe?
You'll never know.
I think
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? What about you, Vic? Do you have any hot takes?
I mean, not off the top of my head. I don't.
You don't hate anything popular
Not that I can think of.
or
I mean,
like something, you know, that people don't like. I can
I don't
start
know,
if
man.
you want.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
been
yeah,
doing
yeah.
the same stuff for a while now, so I don't know.
Okay. I will give you my example, I guess. I absolutely hate battle passes. It just seems super lazy to just have that. Like if you what I think a game should do instead of a battle pass is you should just offer it as like a thing that you can get, and then if you want to get more of it, just have more like skins. I don't think should be in the battle pass. I think the only thing that you really should get paid for stuff is like packs of stuff. You should never have to pay for the battle pass and then have to earn everything, because you don't have, like, what if you don't have time? Oh, well, pay me more shit and then I'll give you some more stuff. Like, fuck you. Give me everything now. That's what I think. And that's my hot take. Or is that not a hot take? Is that a... You know, I didn't really think about it before I said it. But I don't know. Does it make sense, what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know.
absolutely.
I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly.
I understand in the sense of like, I agree, battle passes are nonsense for the most part. They're oversaturated and have become such a mainstream part of most like competitive style games that it is a little ridiculous. But at the same time, I kind of understand them. I mean, it's supposed to be incentive for the people that actually like play a lot. Like,
Well, I mean, you can still do that. You could still hide it behind something, but you could just do it for an achievement instead. You can just have the thing just be really hard to get. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, yeah, but they don't get money that way.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Fuck
well,
those
okay, so
guys.
your real issue then is microtransactions that you also have to work for.
Yeah. It's bullshit. Like, if I paid you money and you're just gonna say, you're like this, like exactly with this. I think it's dumb that we paid the money for this, but we can't get it till we finish the first one. I mean, I understand like story driven games, I understand that, but this is not. There is no story to this game. It's just completing it.
There's no like we getting through this. It's just clean. Like that's
Yeah. Exactly. This is basically this is the same fucking this is the same concept as a coloring book. You just pick a page and you just fucking go. All right? It's the same fucking thing. And you're telling me I have to finish the page before it to get to the other one? Imagine if you picked up a coloring book and each page was fucking locked. You're like, no, you can't color this one until you color the last one. It just bothers me. And that's my hot take. That's all I got. I mean, I have other things I think I could think of, but that's the main one. I hate microtransactions. Is it because I'm poor? Maybe. But who cares? Back in my day, I remember when you could just getting cool looking things didn't mean you paid for it mostly, or that you're just a fucking streamer.
I feel that. Back when skins meant something.
Yeah, like Destiny. Destiny had
and OG COD when the like gun skin accomplishments were. I mean, they're still difficult, but like impressive. They were like, "Oh, you got gold, bro? That's amazing. Oh, you Damascus? That's crazy." But now people just sweat their asses off, and they're like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like tips and tricks on YouTube on how to get to Damascus in 10 rounds type shit. Like, and I don't know. I know a big part of it is like the internet. The internet has and the ability to share ridiculous information
at ridiculous rates.
Yeah, it's also been, I would say, the downfall of skins, but it's mostly microtransactions. Microtransactions have been not the downfall of gaming, but like they've played
a huge part of it.
Yeah, a big role for sure, because like most games have microtransactions have been around for a long time now as far as games are concerned, but like they've gotten to a point beyond ridiculous where it used to be purely cosmetic, and now it's like most of it's still purely cosmetic, but it's like ridiculous. It used to be, work for these skins, and then, buy these skins. They're kind of cool. And now it's like, buy these skins, or buy these skins. And there are very few games where you can still work for anything, really, that's worth it.
And now you have to pay for the battle pass to even get in now, to even do that. And then sometimes you buy the battle pass and everything's fucking garbage unless you pay $30. COD, you fucking piece of shit. I see you motherfuckers. You hide your best skins behind another $30 paywall. It's disgusting. And I agree. I agree that so many things have been ruined by microtransactions.
Well, and it's not even just transactions at this point. It's just the greed of gaming companies is played probably the biggest role in the downfall of I don't want to say the downfall of gaming, because gaming isn't fallen. It's not like we're not playing games right now. You know what I mean? It's not like we're not constantly playing something. But I don't know, games aren't what they used to be, and obviously they're not going to be what they used to be. You know, we're further into the future, and there are different avenues in gaming to look into outside of console at this point. You know, there's VR that the world is looking into, and that's a whole different avenue of gaming. But like, I don't know. I've heard and seen a couple of interesting like theories, ideas, and conversations about the gaming industry as it is today. And some people argue that it's not, the games are bad, people are just too picky. But I can't really agree with that. I mean, maybe a little bit, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Some arguments are.
You think it's the? Sorry to interrupt you.
No,
but
you're good.
Do you think it's like the argument of that people say that if everyone's special, no one's special? Like that same spirit of like if everybody could play everything, then no one would play anything, or like it would be too. There would not be enough money in anything. You know what I mean?
I think I get what you're saying, but I don't know. I think it's more along the lines of like new games nowadays, which are released at a AAA level, which is as of right now is the top quality standard of gaming. Like AAA titles are top of the line, supposed to be, you know, a fantastic game. One way or another, it's supposed to be the business.
Yeah.
And like nowadays, they're not. They're not. Like,
They're the
AAA
worst.
titles are. And don't get me wrong, there are some good ones out there still. There are still some good companies, and there are still some good games on occasion. But like more often than not, games are released early. They're released buggy, they're released not ready, or not finished, or they're pushed out before their time because companies want the money. And it's a struggle because people are going to buy them, and as long as there are people buying them and footing the money for not shitty games, but not finished games, you know, or still buggy games that are going to be fixed later, that standard is going to continue. And it's not always that way, you know. Not every new game releases buggy and unfinished and terrible, but here lately, half the games are buggy and unfinished, and the other half just aren't good. They're rushed, or like, I don't know. The newest Assassin's Creed game, I've heard nothing good about. Not a singular.
The Mirage
thing.
one?
No, the one that's
that
supposed to the one that's supposed to release. I don't even think it's out yet, but it's the Shadows or whatever. It's about the samurai.
Oh yeah, because there's a black samurai, and they're like, it's
And
woke.
I've heard nothing but terrible things about that. And then,
Are you
like,
fucking kidding me, dude? The fucking first Assassin's Creed. It's so funny because the first Assassin's Creed was about just this fucking Italian man. He was Italian, right? Ezio is Italian, right? Yeah, it's just an
Yeah, I believe
Italian
so.
dude going against the church because the church has to. Is that woke? Is that not fucking? I mean, I understand, you know. I guess there's like some sort of cultural appropriation there, but you know, it's Assassin's Creed also. I understand. I understand where it's coming from, but also it's a made-up game, and it's also Ubisoft. So what the fuck do you expect? Ubisoft has shit the bed so much. Anyways, go on. I understand.
it's just, yeah. I mean, that's kind of what it comes down to these days. Is if it's not buggy and unfinished, it's just not good, or it's trying too hard to be woke, or
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it comes down to. I think that one of the newest games that's released that isn't absolutely dog shit is like Marvel Rival, and it's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's a good game, but it's a hero shooter. It only does so much. You can only Marvel Rivals so much before. At least
starts
I
to
can
feel
only.
same.
Yeah,
like
but I
the
mean,
same as
before
the
you're.
same.
Yeah, you're just doing the same shit every time, and I can understand the appeal behind it, especially it being a Marvel's game. It's a fun little game, but at the same, like I just can't. There's too much of the same thing, and I don't know. There's not a game that I've been excited about in a while outside of like here recently the new Elden Ring Night Rain. I'm excited about that, and I hope they do what they're supposed to. But they've got a pretty decent track record, so.
I'm Shrek.
He's taking a shit.
Somebody once told me I've always wanted to do that. But yeah, yeah, I understand. I don't understand this. The whole thing with Assassin's Creed, it's not even out yet. How can it be bad?
I'm sure there have been like testers. I'm sure there have been people that have like tried it, tested it in different ways for various reasons.
I know Mirage didn't do well. That's what I know.
I mean, Assassin's Creed's kind of been on the downfall for a while now. They came out with, I don't remember the names of the games now. I can't remember anything past Black Flag for some reason.
That Black Flag is absolute banger.
They had Odyssey, which was great, and then they had the other one that was set in Egypt, which was great, and then after that I haven't paid attention much.
Yeah, and I heard all right things about those. I think one of the best things that I heard about both of those games was that you could pet cats.
That's the best thing.
I mean, that's the most positive feedback that I heard about. Like, not the best feedback, but the feedback that I heard the most. Like, it is the most heard feedback about that game that is positive, is that you could pet cats.
Hey, you can pet cats is crazy. That as a selling point is outrageous.
But I don't know. I feel like game companies nowadays aren't like, I don't want to say they're not coming out with original ideas or they're not trying to be original, but they keep coming out with the same game with a different skin.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And like we're tired of it. Like Call of Duty is a great example, and Assassin's Creed
we tired
is a
of
great
it?
example.
It's still like a top selling game still.
Because it's Call of Duty and they have the multiplayer, but when's the last time you played a Call of Duty single player campaign?
Right. True.
I
think
for
Modern
me,
Warfare 2 for the newest 2019, was it?
Okay, yeah, exactly. 2019, brother. That's like 6 years ago, dude.
Let's not think about it.
That's 6 years of not playing a Call of Duty campaign because why? Because why at this point? What's different?
That's true. I did want to play the Black Ops camp just because I've always liked the Black Ops campaigns, but I didn't want to pay for the Black Ops game this time because it was so fucking expensive.
Exactly. You don't want to pay $70 for a game that you can go play 19 different ways and still get the same exact experience because it's absolutely no different.
True.
I mean, there are fucking 30 Call of Duties at this point, and the only reason that I play Call of Duty nowadays is zombies occasionally, and even then, I still prefer older zombies, and like the occasional multiplayer, and that's because I like gunfight. Sorry, gunfight, where is one of my favorite modes. But outside of gunfight, I don't even really play like multiplayer. It's just the same game reskinned and for money.
Money. True. Where is this last piece of fucking shit? I wanted to say 100.
If you hit escape, there'll be a list of stuff that's not clean yet, and you click on it.
House plank outer walls, house inner roots.
Does it go if we? Does it? Or no?
Yeah, come here. Come look.
How do I?
I'm at the front door.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. So it'll start to flash slightly.
I think I got it. Did I get it? It didn't make the thingy. It didn't make the noise. Oh, it's right for me. I see. Yes. Okay, that's gonna make it a lot easier for me to track some stuff. Okay, I'm gonna start from the bottom. But yeah, I understand. I understand that sentiment of everything's in the same. Everything is always the same, but like at some point, it's not the company's fault, right? Like, I mean, it is, right? It's just an evil guy being evil, right? But at what point does the consumer, play a role in it? Because like,
well, and that's one of the things that they play a huge role in it, and as long as there are people out there who are blindly loyal to the titles, like Call of Duty, like I can guarantee you there are a ton of people. I mean, probably hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people that are so just blindly loyal to the Call of Duty title for nostalgia purposes alone, that they're gonna buy whatever they put out just because it's Call of Duty, and it's gonna keep Call of Duty alive. But it's the numbers are dwindling. I have no doubt at this point, because
I really hope so.
They're putting out ass content, so.
It says one of these shelves is dirt. Oh, there it is. I found it. Yes, it's right up in here. It's all up in there. Yeah, we did
Let's go.
We did it. 100%. Let's go. You guys can't feel this, but I can. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Michael. What's up, Giwa?
You guys hear
Chilling.
my look? Hit me. Hold on, let me get closer. Okay, hit me. You hear that?
It gives us a bird's eye overview of how we did.
Does it? I'm looking
click escape.
Click. Okay. Oh, it showed a time lapse. Who did the
really
tree
like that.
stump? That's cool.
Do you guys
Hell
want
yeah,
to do
we're the-
another short map, or are you guys good?
I'm down. We haven't even hit an hour. We
Yeah,
did
I'm
that in
vibing.
45 minutes. We may be
blew through
too
that
good
shit.
at this.
Look, man, I was locked in the beginning. Okay, I was locked in.
Bro could not be bothered with the podcast. It's like Podcast what? No, it's time to clean. No yap time. Only Shrek.
Podcast? What's that? Bro, I'm here to
Exactly.
power wash.
Exactly. Hell yeah. That entire time I was also locked in because I didn't realize my music wasn't going. I was listening to Vic talk about stuff, and then I was trying to think of good questions, and I was cleaning stuff. So like my mind was at 120% capacity.
I don't
Couldn't
know.
even think about things.
If there was any title, like game title nowadays, that I say that has probably done it right, as much as I hate to say it, is Fortnite.
Oh, like with the amount of content that they did?
Well, it's just not even the amount of content, but like Fortnite's been out for what, fucking 8 years now?
Years. I would say almost as long as
I mean, like
GTA, right?
I think it came out in 2017 type shit.
Oh shit. Okay.
Maybe a little bit earlier.
Slightly bit early.
Yeah. July 21st, 2017. So, like, that game has been out for almost 8 years now. And they have not, like, they went through one quote-unquote new game release way back when, because they went through some fucking copyright issues and stuff with, like, Fortnite, the OG Fortnite, and then they switched to, like, that ended and they had to bring the new Fortnite in and all that jazz. But, like, they've never tried to release a new game. They've never tried to change the game. I mean, they've added stuff and made things different, and now there are all of the different things that you can do in Fortnite. But like, it's
And
it
Fortnite's
started out
free,
as-
right?
correct.
Yep.
Correct. Fortnite is still free, and which is why they have their skins and their microtransactions and whatnot, and that's how that game stays alive. But like, and of course they're going to get their money because one, they have all of the collaborations, you know, both skin wise and now music wise, and Fortnite, what Fortnite has done is intelligent. Like they saw an empire and they fucking jumped on it. Because if you think about it, if you really think about it, Fortnite started out as save the world and battle royale.
Mm-hmm.
And it was supposed to be like the battle royale was just kind of a like, hey, here's this game you can play while we work on save the world. Because Save the World, which is their paid game, like Fortnite has a paid game version, and it's called Save the World, and it's like it's what Fortnite was supposed to be before BR and before their BR style game took off. They were like, if you were cool and really liked Fortnite, like. They wanted you to buy Save the World, and they were like, hey, you know, here's this.
You get like developers. You get like
you get a founders pack, and you were you know, the Fortnite crew kind of thing before the Fortnite crew was a thing, and now it's hard to get. You have to go out of your way to get Save the World and download it and play it. It's a pain in the ass, which I find hilarious because
that's their main game. It's gone.
It's just it's gone. It's a wayside now, and as soon as they found out how much money they could make with Battle Royale and the skins and stuff and all of that, they took off with that shit, and then it went from there. They started adding crazy shit like vehicles and helicopters, planes and hoverboards emotes and, you know, different dances, and then they became Fortnite X and went through their whole new release, and now they have fucking they still have build mode, but they have zero build mode, and then they've got their own fucking like Rock Band thing that they do now that you can play, which is a whole nother empire that no longer exists, that they kind of took the market on for console, because like Guitar Hero's not making games anymore, Rock Band's not making games anymore, so you're not gonna get,
which pisses me off.
And like getting the games themselves and like a guitar to play them for console is next to impossible, without spending way more money than you probably want to on something like that. At least for console. For PC, you can get Clone Hero, you know, and a USB guitar for like $80. But for console, they have the market on that because there's not a game like that anymore. You know, if you want to play Guitar Hero, you've got to bust out an old console or have a PC.
And this fucking game used to be about zombies. That's wild.
Exactly. and now it's like Roblox, but Fortnite. You know
and
what I mean?
just,
Like there's obstacle courses. There's build your own islands.
We can both agree that Fortnite basically built Apex, right? Like just gave it the bones, and then Apex.
I would go as far as to say Fortnite built the industry standard for battle royale.
True.
Like there weren't really like I'm trying to think of the games that came.
I think
before
PUBG
Fortnite,
was
was
before
PUBG
that, but
PC only.
Because
like you couldn't play PUBG on console.
And then PUBG was like,
So
wait, they're taking all of our audience.
Yeah, as far as consoles concerned, Fortnite was one of the first VRs. I know it wasn't the first, but it was definitely the biggest. It's the one that took off. It's the one that became the most popular and set the standard for console VR games. You know, and then Apex came in and kind of took over and did their own thing, and I will absolutely say that there were a couple of things that Apex took from Fortnite, and then right back after that, Fortnite clapped back and took a couple of things from Apex, and then it just kind of
mainly the ping system and the redeploy system and the respawn system
and the shield bubble.
And then COD was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take all of that too.
Exactly.
Just a bunch of fucking dudes pushing each other, saying like, that's mine now.
But at the same time, you know, if you really think about it, the only VR that's still alive is Fortnite. I mean, like, yes, Call of Duty still has Warzone and people still play it, sure, but I don't see a lot of it online anymore. You know what I mean? I don't see a lot of Warzone streamers. And Apex is a dying game. It still has some loyal fans, but it is 1000% a dying game.
I've become so jaded toward that game. I love that it's dying. I hate EA for what they did. No problem with. I have no problem with Respawn. Like if Respawn came out with Titanfall 3, I would buy it immediately. But if EA was attached to it at any point, I'd be like, well, I'm going to block you. I'm also going to write your parents a strongly worded letter, and I'm never buying that game. That's what I would do. But EA fucked the shit out of Respawn. Just so much greed. And I know we talk about it a lot. I know. It's just the Apex game, the concept of it was so good. It was everything I've ever wanted. It was gonna finally be, I think, to bring it back to what you were saying before with the what's it called, the BR. I think the first BR ever was Minecraft. Minecraft was the first one because it was Minecraft Hunger Games, and that is the spirit of Apex, is the games, you know, that type of show with a dystopian, like, you know, undertone. That is, I would say, the spirit that I got from it. And I think that's what kept me going for most of it, and then it just kind of shit itself. But anyways, enough about that dumbass game. Yeah, microtransactions, am I right? Microtransactions. Also, the thing about Fortnite, I think, is that Fortnite has this thing that no other game really has, which is IPs, which is, I think, the reason why it's doing so well as the modding community, like
it
the
absolutely
the creativity.
has the collaborations on lock.
Oh yeah, like with, I think one of the biggest problems that I personally had with Apex was that Apex, you have to get into the game and you have to care about, I mean, you don't have to care about it, right? But you definitely should. And like with Overwatch, which is like a hero shooter, you want to care about what you main, right? So you can feel more close to the person that you're playing, and, you know, it gives you a stronger bond to that game, which Apex was, I feel, trying to do at some point, and then just completely said, you know what, actually, I want to just not do that anymore, and we're just going to drain the money from this. Whereas Fortnite just has a bunch of skins from pop culture, and it has like modded games. Like you could play Fortnite, but not play the BR game for most of the time that you're playing Fortnite. Like you can play other like games.
Now they have Lego Fortnite even, which is a totally different game type.
Oh yeah, I played Lego Fortnite. I know that, and
fun.
it's completely different. It's like a survival type game, like kind of like Minecraft, but not. What would you say? I guess it would be, the only thing that I have a reference for is like Aska. It's kind of like that, where you kind of build up your character and you try and survive.
Yeah, the survival.
Yeah, I don't know if are there any other like popular games that do that? Because I don't actually.
Survival modes? Or survival
Yeah, like
games?
it's just like you trying to survive and getting stuff. I know Minecraft does that, but
I mean,
is there anything else?
Art
Rust.
is kind of yeah.
Rust, yeah.
Rust is yeah. It's a hard one.
Yeah, I've always heard that Rust is kind of fucking
hard.
hard.
But I mean, like, Conan Exiles, Valheim. Oh, my connection timed out.
No. We lost him.
Oh,
Can
no.
you invite him again?
Yeah.
It's let me join back.
Oh,
Let's
sweet.
go.
It looks like, at least.
W internet. Actually, not W, but no, now W.
It's
Redeemed yourself. downloading Dirt?
Yeah, because it's dirt for us to clean.
I love this. I love this game.
Silly little game.
I love silly little games. I hate it when
yeah.
games take
So,
themselves too seriously.
I don't know if you caught the answer or not, but probably one of the most amusing like attacks that you can do in Elden Ring. It's an Ash of War, which is like a spell you could put on a weapon kind of thing. You put it on one of the fist weapons, and it makes you like like a sheep, and then you start rolling around as an electric ball.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of unique weapons in that game, huh?
Oh yeah, oh my god, so many. And both unique weapons and spells and ashes of war and just a lot of things. Almost every set of armor you get is not almost every, but there are a lot of unique sets of armor from like boss fights and stuff and different enemies. And some of the weapons are super cool. Super cool. It's a great game.
Yeah. As soon as it goes on sale in the good enough to try range, I will definitely get it. Cause I don't know. I know I can't buy it currently. Otherwise I'm gonna have high expectations, and then if it doesn't meet it,
it's a great game, but it's also a common reference that me and some of my friends use are like is bang your head against a wall. Like we'll go and bang our head against the wall in certain boss fights, and by that we mean like I've fought this same boss 15 times in the past hour, and he just keeps destroying me and shredding my whole butt.
But why do you like that? I don't understand.
It's I don't know how to explain it. It's not necessarily the grind and the like banging my head against the wall that I like. It's the accomplishment as well as like the game itself. Just seeing certain parts of the game and getting to experience certain things that happen after you do certain things is just, I don't know. I don't know how to, like, I'm sure you understand the feeling, because there have been times that you've done stuff. I've seen you on stream do stuff in games and gotten hella excited about it. Like, it's just that kind of, you beat a boss and you know it's a boss that you've been having a lot of trouble with, like, here lately, and you went and you did a little bit of leveling and you learned his fighting style a little bit better, and you go in and you like whoop his ass and you feel good because you've overcome something that's been a struggle.
Yeah, true. I have done that. It's just sometimes whenever I think about picking up a Souls-like, I think about Sekiro, and I'm like, never again. Never again am I doing that. But you were saying that it's more open than Sekiro, where I'm not locked in as much.
I have experience with 2 Souls-like games. One of them being Elden Ring. So, sorry, 3, but 2, like, only real experience with 2, and that's Elden Ring and Dark Souls 1. I've played Dark Souls 2, but not enough to consider it a game that I've played, because I just wasn't a huge fan of that one.
You picked it up and you were like, actually, never mind.
I mean, I played a decent little bit of it, but it wasn't. I got a chunk into it, and yeah, I was just like, I'm just gonna skip this one, and I might just go straight to 3, and then the person that I was playing Souls-like games with was like, I'm gonna go play Elden Ring. So we're Elden Ring time, and I was like, fuck yes, finally.
Finally,
waiting for this. Yeah, we finished Dark Souls 1, and I was jonesing for Elden Ring because I liked Dark Souls 1 so much. and I'm thinking about going and playing 3 at some point, but I'm kind of waiting for 1 to finish Elden Ring because I'm getting relatively close.
You've never finished Elden Ring?
No, it's a sir.
I assume you just play video games or stream video games that you've already finished.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just really far, like, the time it will take me to get to the Elden Ring end in stream, I'll have finished it already. I haven't even gotten to the first, like, I mean, I got to the first big boss, but not the first main boss. Like, Elden Ring is huge, dude.
Hey, yo.
It's a large game, brother. It is. There's a lot. I mean, any game that has optional bosses is gonna be big. You know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna put bosses in a game that you don't have to fight unless it's a big ass game.
Yeah, true. I think Skyrim had that, where there was a lot of secret bosses that you didn't have to fight. And like that game, I bet there's stuff like I played that game for months. Like in-game months.
That's how Elden Ring can be. Like,
yeah.
There's so much stuff. Like, I was just streaming earlier, and I found something at the beginning, the very beginning of the game that I didn't know existed, and I've got fucking like 100+ hours in that game at this point.
Well, how many of are against one guy?
What?
How many of those hours? One guy. Just
all
like you fighting like I have 50 hours in this game. 49 hours we're fighting this one dude.
Oh no, I've got one character in that game, and I'm in the DLC right now, but I'm one boss away from finishing the main game type shit.
Okay.
Like I'm in the DLC right now, but I've got a lot of time put into Elden Ring at this point, and there's still stuff that I have not even discovered. Like, and that was at the start of the game type shit, and there's so many things that I don't even know about. That game just keeps going. There are so many little things and so many big things. There are things that, like, if you don't meet the right requirements at the right time, you won't get that thing. You won't get that quest or that item, or if you say the wrong thing to the wrong person, you won't get that item, or you won't get that quest, or you'll change the end of the game. So it's like, and that to me is one of the things that makes the game fun and replayable. Is like, I'm excited to do this playthrough in my stream because there's so much stuff that I didn't have the chance to do or messed up and did wrong on my first playthrough that I can do the right way now, or do before I hit a certain point, because there are certain points that, like, if I go beat this certain boss, it's gonna lock this quest line and I can't do it anymore.
Isn't it always that way when you play a game like that? You go through the first time and you go, dang, I wish I would have done that. And that's what makes games like that so replayable. Like,
yes, absolutely.
Because some games that does happen, you go like, oh well, and then you just beat the game and never go back to it. But there's been times like, Skyrim was a big one for me. And then the Fallout series, games like that, where I get to a certain point and go, if only I would have done this or specialized in that. And then all of a sudden, boom, you have like 8 character playthroughs.
Yeah, exactly. Elden Ring is definitely a lot like that. I mean, even late game stuff, like there's a character that, like, he asks you a question, and if you say 2 of the 3 answers, he's gone forever, and you lose a whole chunk of items.
He's gone forever.
Like
That's
he
wild.
asks you a question and you either tell him to be sad forever, to get over it, or you don't answer him at all. And like if you tell him to be sad forever or to get over it, you never see him again. He's
Hell
gone
yeah.
forever.
That's crazy.
And you lose access to like 7 or 8 relatively good items, like late game DLC good items. And it's wild because there's no inkling, there's no hint, there's no like, hey, you should probably tell this guy this, or like, you know, you like
Basically
it's
teaching you human
just-
decency with the consequence of losing cool loot.
basically, or not even human decency, because if you choose the asshole answer and you know, tell him to fucking be sad forever and wallow in it, you still lose access to it. So like the only good answer, quote unquote, the right answer is neutrality and just not say anything and just kind of leave it alone. And it's like that's crazy. That's crazy. Why are you punishing me for being a good person? But that's Elden Ring. That's Elden Ring. There's no happy endings in Elden Ring.
Ah, so the developer is an actual asshole. He's just
Oh yeah,
no
absolutely.
help.
The creator of Elden Ring. Do you want to know what his answer to people complaining about his game at any point is?
Yes.
Get good.
That's awesome.
He does not take criticism. He will just straight up like get good, and then backs up his get good by being an absolute fucking beast at the game.
I mean, anybody can be good at their own game.
No, no, you don't understand.
Or
He's
actually-
done some like crazy shit. Like I don't. Somebody called him out for something, and he like went and did some impossible type shit. I don't remember exactly what he did, but it was like, that's insane, even for the developer. If you know anything about those games, you know that was fucking wild. I'll have to look it up. And
Yeah, I think he'd like the context, but it seems like the reaction of it is there's no point to it, you know? Like the whole like being good at a game that you're good at and then telling other people to be good at it. And then the main premise is that there's no happy ending. It seems pointless, doesn't it?
the there's no happy endings in Dark Souls is just kind of a phrase that me and my Dark Souls friends say. It's not really a like premise of Dark Souls. It's not something the creator of Dark Souls has said. It's just kind of
It's a fact.
it's how I feel about Dark Souls.
Give me an example.
I can't.
Okay. I will.
The best example.
I will
is,
remember
is
this for the rest of my life.
You're gonna get your ass ate a lot, but like, I can't say too much without giving away important details of the game if you ever play it. And or
I'll probably
if
forget.
Dub ever plays it. Yes, but I'm not the kind of person that I'm gonna start talking about the game in a degree that anybody who wants to play it in the future that might be listening will hear. Because there's a lot of complexities to that game, and a lot of, if I say the wrong thing right now, it's gonna ruin somebody's like immersion for the game. And I don't necessarily just mean Dub per se. Like, I'm not like over here like trying to, you know, like, oh, Dub wants to play Elden Ring and I'm not gonna talk about it for him, but just like for you and whoever may be watching here now or in the future, like, I didn't want people to spoil the game for me in any way, and I'm not gonna do that to anybody else because it is such a fantastic game. And if you really pay attention to the story and the dialogue, it has a wonderful story to it. Like it's really in depth and a good game. It's got some good characters.
I don't know. I've never had the. I've never understood Elden Ring, or any Souls like. So I can't really say that I would.
But you've never played any Souls like other than
the Sekiro one.
Sekiro, but that's not a good example.
Yeah, it's just the concept of it just seems. I don't know. You know what? I should play one. I'm
saying.
And talk shit about it while.
And
then that way,
just when Elden Ring goes on sale, and or when I come into some money, we'll get you Elden Ring, and then you can start it and load in, and I'll load into your world, and we can just goof off and murder things, and it'll be a good time.
I really just want an army of rats, and that's all
then
I
you
want.
need to find a different game.
There has to be a way.
There doesn't, and there isn't.
What if I
you need to find a different game?
Nah, it's fine. I can figure. There are rats in the game. It's possible. As long.
That's not how that works.
Maybe they'll think I'm like the big what if I just and then I take them to a boss room, and then I'm like, look at all my rats, and then they start fighting each other. Or does that not how that works with enemies? Do they not fight each other?
No.
Oh, lame.
Well, certain enemies will fight certain enemies, but it's not just like all enemies will fight all enemies type shit.
Interesting.
And you have summons too that you get throughout the game. But there, as far as I know, there aren't any rats. There are some imps, a couple of knights, and some jellyfish, wolves.
Ooh, wolves. But it's so much funnier if I was a rat king, though.
Yeah,
Are we?
Say so.
Are we balloons?
No.
It looks like we have balloons for heads. Like blue balloons.
It does.
Just empty nothingness.
No, look, it's like a reflection. Come here, look at me. Look at me in my balloon. Doesn't it look like a balloon, or like or you think it's like a water droplet? Maybe.
Maybe.
Are we water people?
We're water people.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Well, we 100% in this map. Should we leave that one there?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
That's what I'm feeling.
I suppose so.
Okay. W gamers. I mean, we talked about corruption in gaming and how I should play Elden Ring so I could finally talk shit about it.
That's a lot more Souls-like talk. We've been talking a lot about Souls. I mean, at this point, brother, we've been talking a lot about Souls-likes the past couple of streams. You know, you might as well.
It's just an interesting. The through hell to get things that you wouldn't. I mean, it's the same topic that we were talking about, right? But to the extreme, right? So the very beginning of the game, the just to wrap it up, the very beginning of the stream was me telling you that I hate that we can't just earn things through gameplay. Just make it really hard. And then
all Elden Ring is.
And then we talked about the most
things through
the antithesis of that, or right, is the extreme Elden Ring. Just any Souls like is that. You want something cool? Well, you have to fucking go through hell to get that.
Oh, you don't even know, because some stuff only has a drop rate of like 0.3% type shit. Like, if
You don't
want
even
that
get the
weapon,
same thing?
Nah, bro, nah.
Oh, no.
Let's say we're going through together and we kill the same enemy. You might get an item and I might not, or I might get an item and you might not. And if we both get an item, it's not even going to be the same. Like, it may not be the same item. You might get a weapon and I might get a piece of armor, or I might get a weapon and you might get a piece of armor.
Is
And,
this well, I have a question. So is it always the same like type of loot? Like, is it every boss drops like gold or epic or what, whatever good loot is, or is it like this boss can drop either this or this or this or this?
So it's not just bosses; it's everything in the game. Every creature in the game has a chance of dropping something, and it is multiple drop chances for certain creatures. Like, if you were an Elden Ring enemy right now, you would probably have a drop chance to drop your helmet, your arms, your chest piece, your legs, and your weapon. So I would have to kill you 5 or 6 times at least, if I was lucky, to get each one, like each piece of you.
Oh, interesting.
So, and that's certain things but bosses, depending on the boss, don't drop stuff like that. Like, you can't go back and fight bosses more than once. So some bosses
it's like a
have
set in stone things.
Yeah, some bosses have set stuff you can get, and then some bosses have a choice. But that's a whole nother thing.
Interesting. Okay. I'm intrigued.
It's super worth it. It's super worth it. And it's multiplayer enough that we could all 3 go through it at the same time if we wanted to.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Elden Rings?
Yeah, you can have up to 2 cooperators. There's a higher chance we'll get invaded by somebody that's like out to just absolutely destroy us. But I feel like we'll be all right.
Oh, I had the worst idea. Oh God, I'm gonna get struck down by. Who made that game? Who made Elden Ring?
Soft?
The main guy, the dude no, the dude that just like, I'm better than you guys.
Hold on.
Like, eat my dick. He says on a regular daily basis. On the daily.
Miyazaki. I don't know how to say his first name, but his last name is Miyazaki, and most people refer to him as Miyazaki.
Okay,
I
so
think
Miyazaki.
Hidetake? Hidetaka. Hidetake.
Yeah, that's close enough, I think. Miyazaki. What if? I felt like I was gonna get struck down by Miyazaki. What if we make the most cursed playthrough? We don't have to do this, but I thought it would be funny if I'm Sonic and you're Knuckles. Dub, you can be Amy or Tails if you want. And or Shadow, I guess. Or you can be Shadow. Dub can be Knuckles. I'll be Sonic. It'll be great. We'll go for the Elden Ring. Because you get it? And then
I'll be Dr. Eggman.
Oh, you can be Yeah. That's good. Hell yeah. Dr. Robotnik. Dr. Robotnik! Oh, hell yeah. We have to do this.
Dead.
We have to do this.
You gotta learn to play the game first.
Oh, true.
And
Anyways.
buy it. Damn, bro got that extendo wand.
Oh, bro's looking girthy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Which one is that one? This one?
Them far off dusts.
Is this gotta get them inner walls. All right. All right, let's get out of here before we bore everyone with our outro and stuff. But W stream, W gamers, W podcast.
Indeed, W all of those things.
Everybody that's watching, all of us, you better subscribe to Dub and Vic, or else I'm gonna fucking shit out a corn dog.
Hey, yo.
That's pretty impressive.
Bro's
And you're gonna have to watch it.
Bro's wild.
Just weird threats from now on.
I'm gonna fucking boil your teeth.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk backwards into lava and make you watch. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
All right, bye.
Cool. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, Yagiwa. David, I'll be gaming again soon. Michael, okay, cool. Check. Heck yeah. Peace.